The pursuit to happiness. Happiness is a state of mind that almost everyone wants to achieve. The pursuit of happiness is something that we are all after. But what actually is happiness? Happiness is a very relative term. For a 10-year-old, the ultimate happiness is to get a new bicycle. Similarly, happiness is legally getting permission to drive and become an adult for an 18-year-old. For someone who has no love life, happiness is to have love. For someone who has no job, happiness is getting a job that pays well. Happiness depends from person to person. It is a very individual thing that is different for everybody. In order to achieve true happiness, we must first know the difference between happiness and pleasure. We must know what actually matters and what has just become social standards. We must know the difference between true internal happiness and the fabricated perception of happiness that most people of the world are after. Difference between pleasure and happiness. There is a huge difference between pleasure and happiness, yet we all confuse both of them with each other. Pleasure is extremely short-lived and easy to achieve. Happiness is long-term and is achieved through hard work and consistency. Pleasure can be achieved very easily. For example, eating a chocolate bar triggers dopamine release, and we feel happy for the time being, which is not happiness but pleasure. Our brain demands more of such short-term, easy-to-achieve states of happiness and relaxation. Therefore, we forget actual happiness and try to achieve short-term pleasure all day. This makes us drift into our comfort zone and feel lethargic and lazy. It then gets very difficult for us to get out of such a state of mind and aim for real happiness. Happiness comes from within and not from outside. Happiness is something that always comes from within. If you are truly satisfied with what you are doing and believe you are fulfilling your responsibilities, you will be truly happy. Also, if you prioritize what needs to be done and spend time doing what truly matters, you will feel content. So if you are doing something wholeheartedly, you will be happy. But if you have set your standards of happiness to something that does not concern you or your preferences, you'll never be happy. If you really want to pursue happiness, you should do what is good for your soul. Do what excites. Life is too short to waste. Sadly, many people all around us do not live. They just exist. They live their life from one weekend to the other. Most of the world's population is sad and depressed because it does what it hates to do but still has to do it. Most people hate their 9-to-5 jobs but still do them because they are afraid to take risks. They live in a little safe zone that they have created for themselves. They do not take risks. We all have a little time on Earth. If we do not take risks, we will never know our true potential. The best thing that you can do is to do what excites you. Whatever you're interested in, list those things and try to attempt them one at a time. You can also do something thrilling in life every year and complete at least one task on your bucket list. This will not only give you lovely memories, but will also give you a true sense of life. You will feel true happiness. And there is a saying that if you do not make mistakes while you are young, you will have nothing to laugh about when you are old. So to be truly happy, do what you want to do and not what you have to do. The thrill of doing what excites will make you very happy for a long time. Earn to live. Do not live to earn. Earning more and more money is now the trend of today. This is the biggest trap a person can fall into. Waking up every day, working as hard as you can just to earn a few dollars. This is not life, and a Gucci watch tells the same time as any other. Brands were invented to keep us poor, but a common person cannot understand this. What we have to understand is that we need to earn just enough so that we can live comfortably, not so much that we become anxious about how to keep it safe now. Know what you want and commit to it. The words aware and commit are so powerful. It's amazing what you can do once you know what you want and commit to doing it. If you can honestly say that you are fully aware of your desires and what they entail, and that you are devoted to doing what it takes, you are already in a high-spirited state of mind. Being aware and committed means you are informed, alert, knowledgeable, and prepared, and you have the mindset to visualize, strategize, focus, and achieve. The more aware you are of life and its difficulties, and the more committed you are about how you handle both good and bad situations, the less stressful life will be in the long run. Conclusion: happiness comes after doing the necessary hard work. It makes you happy and forces you to grow. It makes you become a better version of yourself. While pleasure is a way to skip hard work and make yourself temporarily happy, this destroys you and your goals and messes with your mind. It makes you a very weak person from the inside as well as from the outside. Therefore, it is very necessary to focus on hard work with love and dedication to achieve true happiness. If you love what you do, you will not have to work for even one day in your life. We should always do what we love in order to be truly happy and content.